I lose so much FPS just because I have loaded up XMAX. Hi Ogojin! What's up Ogojin? These are way too many enemies. They will kill me. This is too much, yeah. Hey Skyrim, what's up guys? How are you today? Everything is tip-top. With me nothing is up. Nothing is down. All is the same. Including my town. No. All is fine, Skyrim.
I was taking the biases.
He was taking a morning stroll. Then he found a scroll and he thought it was of oblivion. Ooh. One billion pigs. Hello to you, Perito. Okay, now I will fight against 5 times the boss Nessos. Let's see what will happen. I will die. This is what will happen. But at least I killed a couple of the bosses.
Was okay.
Made your god suffix build by using legendary daggers. I got no any good suits or axe at the moment. The god suffix build. Do you mean the god build? Okay, but try to farm some bosses that you can kill fast enough and hope to get items. I killed 3 of the bosses. Okay. Okay, I will pick up the green items and sell to make money. The Chaos Blessing set. Yeah. I'm also curious about the sets of Eternal EMBERS Act. I haven't found those sets yet. But I think they will rework the two sets of the 3 dungeons, so we'll have to wait and see if the next patch, if they will rework and what exactly will they do with the sets. You farmed all bosses, act bosses. Are you trying to get the keys to drop? What level are you in epic difficulty? Because if you are higher than level 65, then you should go to legendary. And you know, you can also check out shops for green items, good green weapons, or armor, whatever. But anyway, go in legendary difficulty, come here to Sparta and farm Nessos boss. If your character is not very good to go further and farm bosses further in the game. Tyrant's Fist. Two Spartans and they cannot kill a single satyr, I mean, go figure. I guess these Spartans do not eat their food. They are not powerful enough. Okay, let's go talk to Leonidas now, get the skill point and get out of here like a stalker.
So, go on, don't make him wait.
So you're the one. Go now. I'm busy enough supplying the Spartans.
Yeah,
Hurry, what do you want?
pizza. The Priam is good, I don't need it, I will sell it. I have... Oh, I have one curse activated. I didn't remember that I had a curse activated. Aha. Interesting. You started doing legendary dungeons after every defeat completion, now you're checking and finish normal and destroying the normal dungeon. You are 62 level. Hey, 62 level is close to 65, which is perfect to start legendary. But it is not necessary to farm only the act bosses, the final bosses of the acts. You can farm small bosses like Nessos. There are so many smaller bosses in the game. The Golden Boar of Scadia boss is very good to farm if you have Ragnarok. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aello, the Talon of the Storm. How many more builds will there be in the future? For as long as I'm making coded, I don't know. If I will keep making coded for 1 more year, for example, for the next year we will have more builds. If I will keep making coded for 1 month, we will have more builds. If I will keep making for 1 century, you should expect 30,000 builds to come. But I'm not going to live that long, thankfully, so... But do you like getting more build ideas? Do you like build videos? By the way, I think I have already uploaded a build guide video of this specific build here. If you want to watch details about the build, you can watch the video. This I call the monster build. Yes. Well, then, yeah. More builds will come. Opa, what is that? Bellerophon's leggings, okay. The first time I get this item to drop after I lost my collection. First I have to defeat the archers, because these are the ones that do lots of damage. We're not gonna leave that long, but maybe the game will. It would be funny, yeah. Yeah, the game will probably look, okay, 100 years, hello Psyche. 100 years from today, if there will still be digital technology, video games will still be there. Of course, all these games would be very ancient, but it doesn't matter because they will still be there. Now, I don't know if they will still keep selling these very ancient games for that time, but, you know. Maybe, you never know. Hello, Eldakriel. Where is the synergy between Rune and Spirit? Between Rune and Spirit? First of all, both masteries are intelligence based mostly, so you can have intelligence with intelligence and all of these things. You have some synergies. Actually, there are quite a few synergies here. For example, I will give you an example. You have the Death Chill aura with the add-ons. You have armor absorption, which reduces armor absorption to enemies. With Rune Master, you have Rune Weapon, which provides more to total damage, to intelligence, and to elemental damages. Armor absorption reduces only the physical damage mitigation, which means that if you reduce the armor absorption of your enemies, then they will receive more physical damage by your attacks. So, if you use a Rune Weapon, Rune's Mastery with Rune Weapon with a weapon that is physical damage, This total damage increases also the physical damage of your attacks with the weapon. So you apply the reduction to the armor absorption of enemies, which means they receive even more physical damage from you, and at the same time you increase your physical damage output by using this skill. So there is, maybe it is not a direct synergy between the two, but they synergize this way. The same can be said about Thunderstrike, for example. Or you have the Necrosis, which again, if you have weapons that deal these types of damage, then you deal even more damage with rune weapon. And other things here. Then you have the Seal of Fate with the add-on which reduces a flat number of resistances of enemies. That one stacks with the Death Seal Aura's add-ons, the Necrosis add-on which reduces specific resistances of enemies. The problem here is that I cannot life leech undead, but the good thing is that I have Spirit Mastery and it helps against undead. Psyche, it procs of any damage type it soars. Yeah, but it buffs up only physical and fire burn, nothing else. It procs of any attacks, not of any type of damage. I mean, the type of damage, to apply a type of damage, you need to attack with something. But it procs with both weapon attacks and spells, not only weapon attacks. Hey Jadens, I'm okay, let's say. How are you doing? If you deal cold damage, you can still proc. Yeah, it procs of anything, yes, of all attacks. The type of damage of your attacks is irrelevant to proccing the skill. The skill can proc, but if your attacks do not deal any fire or physical, then they will gain no benefits. Mycenian Sword of the Betrayer. Messing with Train Simulator? I think, Jet, is that Train Simulator is your favorite simulator type of game. Okay, there are way too many archers here. I have to take care of the archers first. Way too many archers. The truck driving. Today this game cutting your pantheon of 1000 plus hours. Wow. Nice. The trains got you. Yeah, Jedens, I also discovered a couple of days ago that I have already at least 1000 hours spent on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What combination of the championship do you play worse of all? Worst in what way? I don't know if I have a less favorite class or something like that, if this is what you ask. Roy said hi, by the way the comment got pushed up. Hello Roy, I didn't see your comment. Let's say I'm okay, Roy. It is the same as usual, you know. Allergies and all of this bullcrap. How are you doing? How many archers will there be? Not that many. Well, the game is, with this build at least 10 times enemies is not, it is a bit boring. Because you are not progressing, you are staying in a place and you are fighting for way too long. I think I will reach the next waypoint, Rebirth Fountain, and then I will play the normal game without XMAX. Hello Pablo G. Pablo G, I have already uploaded a build guide video of this build. It is a master build. You can watch that one whenever you want. Yeah, let's go to the Rebirth Fountain and do I have anything? Nothing. You're good, Roy. The good news is you have uploaded two videos. No one visited. Yeah, the thing with YouTube is that to get people to see your videos, when you make a new channel, it is very hard. Skyrim, oh, I create, for example, a very old build of mine is the Cold Reflections build. I think I have a video as well. It is 4 or 5 years old. That one, I like the idea of that build, but I didn't have the right items back then, and it failed, and I think I deleted that character. Euro Truck Simulator is a drug, it's so relaxed but addictive. Yeah, this is true.
I used to sell plows and scythes to farmers, but since the monsters, it's been swords and shields, greaves.
Maybe I should buy some energy potions. Now it is much better. Okay, let's go this way. Now it feels like progress is happening. Defiled Corinthian helm. I didn't pick it up. Hello, Kataramene. Eurotrack next DLC will be most of the Balkans countries. Greece, eh? It would be very interesting to see how they would represent Greece. You can upload the boss battle Hydra soon. I'll try to remember, Roy, to visit you and watch your video.
With the village spring.
Bonfire. Jedels, when is the new DLC coming out? Because this is interesting. If they bring Greece, then maybe I should get it. Although last time I played that game was at least a year ago. Suck. Suck. You said next PC, but without Greece. You said without Greece. Ah, I thought you said that maybe Greece will be in the DLC. Hey Roy, advice? What advice? What do I know about Titan Quest to give you advice? Death Weaver Seal. Aha! This is weightless Death Weaver Seat of Immortality. Okay then. West Balkans DLC death to be announced is coming though. Aha. Hey, if it doesn't feature Greece, then I would not get it. Albania, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Kosovo, Montenegro, Skopje, Serbia, Slovenia. I don't think they will ever bring Greece. Maybe they will, who knows? But yeah, when I was playing the Eurotrack simulator, the awesome thing was that, you know, the game, there is no music in the game, so you can start driving and doing all these things, and in the background I was listening to discussions, politics, whatever. It was like I was in a truck driving, doing my job, and I had the radio turned on, and I was listening to politicians saying bullshit. That was a true simulation of driving a truck. If they do Greece, I'll get them both. If they don't, I'll wait. Aha. Of permanence. Yeah, immortality should be 450 plus 500. Anyway, but it is of that type.
You have cleansed. Thank you, stranger.
Thank you, stranger. Kill me again. Don't use such type of weapon against archers.
My equipment may be crude, but they're strong and they'll do the job. Farewell.
Oh. Okay, let's go down to the tomb where is the first damage reflection enemy of the game. If I remember correctly. Juggernaut build you started afresh, you chose defense mastery first. Hello Dracos to Q, what's up Dracos? Undead, you shall become dead. Juggernaut? How are you going to play Juggernaut? With melee weapon? Maybe with a staff? You got to go to Greece for vacation. Dracos, I don't know, there are so many places. What do you prefer, the sea or the mountain? Or the city? Hey Energy, I'm okay, how are you doing? All-time classic sets. It is a nice set, yeah. C for sure. Okay, you can choose an island or you can... Not only an island, I mean everywhere in Greece where there is sea you can have a very good time. But it is a very good idea to go to an island. Surviving the heat waves. Heat waves are very bad. Not the caster one. Level 80 caster your computer. These days, these 4 last days, the weather is a bit cool here, at least where I live, in the city. Because it was raining 3 days ago and all of these things. But usually during summer it is hot, yeah. But this year, specifically, this summer is very strange. It is, I mean, most of the June it was raining. This, as far as I remember, has never happened before. Having cool weather, of course, and strong winds is very good in summer. Because you do not need to turn on air conditioners and all of the things that you have to pay lots of money for as well. But the problem with people like me we have allergies is that if you have strong winds and then there are trees out there, you get all of these problems with allergies. So I cannot really enjoy this weather. Yeah, 27, 28 degrees would be perfect. For summertime. The hit song, which is a song good, thank you for 1000 subscribers. Wow, do you still remember that one? But yeah, naked dancing in the rain will never happen, which is a good thing. You think the Earth got cooler during COVID lockdown? Less vehicles. Everything started to return to normal and you are getting less rain. I don't know, yeah. Maybe we should get rid totally of all vehicles of the planet. All cars, buses, trains, everything. Take everything, melt down everything, all vehicles, and forget about them forever. Enough pollution is enough. Hello, Moskalik from Ukraine. Thank you, welcome Moskalik. I'm sorry if I'm if I'm butchering your name, but I don't know how you pronounce that. The monsoon season, the rainfall is very much deficient. Village of Ley of Eternal EMBERS. Hello to you, Fango. Welcome to the stream, guys. What happened between you and Maria? What Maria? Who Maria? Who is Maria? A battle marker, I didn't see the battle marker. You keep your fingers crossed that someday you will have 1 million subscriptions. This will never happen, Skyrim. To reach at that level you need to make popular content, mainstream content. Nothing about Titan Quest or even action RPG games is mainstream. But if I could reach at least 100,000, I would be super duper happy. But this also will never happen, so at some point this journey will end of making content.
We've got troubles.
The dead raise their head.
The truth is, we washed ashore in.
Sword and shield, not your style? I think you'll
Staff
find
of
what you're
Brimstone.
looking for
Let's
here.
buy 10 energy potions. I shouldn't get a scroll.
Let's open.
Trains are good, you suppose. Electric trains. Yeah, electric trains, yeah, they are better than diesel trains. What is that? A panda? A pink panda? Fango. Unless TQ2 comes out right. Floor, Harithme, even if this would happen, which we don't know if it will ever happen. But even if this would happen again, this channel will never reach 100,000.
So, Zeus protect us all. Everyone's talk. Yes, all the Lucy's.
We will see. My plan is to either way to play Diablo 4 because, you know, I have been a fan of Diablo since decades ago. And I will make content of that game next year. And if anything good happens with Diablo 4, then okay. If nothing happens, then I think next year will be my final year with making, at least on this channel. Because I have plans on making much more music content. And not just, I'm not talking only about the YouTube channel of mine, the other one, the radio boards, but I'm talking about stuff that I will sell actually. But even with Diablo 4, which would be a super duper popular game, I'm not expecting any significant growth, you could say. Because of how YouTube works, it is very hard. When you have, for example, when you will have 100,000 content creators making content for such a popular game, then it will be only the first maybe 200, not even 1,000, 200 most popular content creators that will get most, you know, growth out of such a very popular game. YouTube algorithms are not the best for small content creators. They work only for, you know, for big ones. So I hope I can make as much content as possible until the end of next year. Because Diablo 4 will come out towards the end of March of 2023, and I will have at least 7 months to try and do something about it. In a way, you're glad there are fewer viewers when there is huge audience, also skips a lot of commentary. Yeah, Skyrim, but this is... you have to understand that this is not just we sit down and we play games when you are a content creator. There are more things involved into that. If you cannot turn your YouTube channel, or if you are a streamer on Twitch or somewhere else and you cannot do it, turn this thing, this activity to sustainable activity, which means to make enough money to be able to pay at least the bills so that you have this free time to sit down and play games and make content, or maybe make content of another type. It is not just games. Other people make content of making food, for example, or you know, there are many different types of content, but all these types of content, they require of you to put aside other activities of your everyday life, because they require many hours of work or of whatever. So the growth is absolutely mandatory if you want to become a content creator more professionally. If you want to keep doing it for a long time and as much as possible. Because as a hobby you can do it even if you don't make any money. You can do it, for example, you can make a video per month, okay, or per week even. You make a video, about 20 minutes video every Saturday, you upload it every weekend. If you don't work at weekends, you have enough time to do something. But if you want to go more seriously, then it is you need an audience. You need growth. There is no other way around it. Only one more year. I don't know, Roy. I don't know how things will go. We will see. If I stop streaming Titan Quest, I'm not talking about stopping making content of Titan Quest. I'm talking about making content in general, at least of a video games content. Have a good one, Skyrim. If a TQ2 comes out, people will look for people to cover the game. You'd be in a good position for growth, but we can't bank on a sequel. Don't die on this hill hopping. Yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice myself for just hoping for something good to happen in the future. But since Diablo 4 is a game which I want to play because I am a Diablo fan, I started my action RPG gaming with Diablo 1 years ago, decades ago, so to me it is only natural that I will play Diablo 4. It is not about making content. But since I'm a content creator and Diablo 4 is very popular, maybe there is a chance I can grow my channel a bit more with that game. If this happens, okay. If it doesn't happen, then we will see what happens. Outriders is very good at N3. Me to play something different than TQ. Jaden's Outriders is awesome as a game. But if you are talking about making content and growing the channel, no, Outriders is useless. I bought Outriders because I wanted to play the game mostly, not because I was expecting to make content and gain something. Right now, for example, if any one of you would like to become a content creator, and the type of content would be video games, and you wanted to do it, for example, with an action RPG, let's talk specifically for action RPGs, I would suggest to you to go with Path of Exile for now. Remember, Path of Exile 2 is coming, maybe next year, who knows. But when Path of Exile 2 comes, Path of Exile will become much bigger than what it is right now. And right now it is the most popular action RPG out there. Or go with Diablo games until Diablo 4 comes out next year. If you want to go with action RPGs and you want to have a chance to really grow your channel and become a content creator, not to do it only for fun, because only for fun you can play whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Okay, boss fight time, Cyclops. Nothing from the Cyclops. For fun. Yeah, Jaden's Outriders for fun is a supreme game. To grow with Outriders would require you to already be a content creator for Outriders before the DLC came out. Yeah, exactly, Psyche. This is how these things work. And also Outriders is a very different game to Titan Quest, so if... look, if I go, for example, since this channel is mostly known for action RPGs, Titan Quest of course, which is an action RPG, of this type, if I decided to go with Path of Exile permanently and replace Titan Quest with Path of Exile, I would have a very good chance to grow significantly. Although Path of Exile is a different game, but still there would be a very good chance, especially with Path of Exile 2. Because it is a very similar type of game, but Outriders is very different. It is an action RPG, but it is very different and it wouldn't work. And on top of that, Outriders is not a big game, it is not a popular game, so it is not really a game that can give you much growth. Apollo's Wheel. 107% pierce damage. Okay, this is very good. I could put it here. I gain pierce poison resistances, I lose a little bit of damage output. And I lose also health and I lose the hit shield. Which means I lose also physical resistance buff. So forget it. If you wanna get it, better forget it. I am a fan of Torchlight games, Eldacriel, I know those games. I also like Torchlight 3. You can see the same effect with our channel whenever a new DLC comes out right now to Lattice Eternal EMBERS. People know exactly where to go to check it out. Yeah, Psyche, this is how it works. Have you done a heavy thorny wall build? Not yet. Not yet, but it is in my plans to make one in the future. Are new endgame dungeons accessible without eternal embers DLC? Yes. I don't know, Pablo G. When that time comes, we will see. I don't know how I will do it. Who knows? But first I will need to fight the item because I don't have the item. As far as I remember, I haven't found the item after I lost my collection. It happened the same to you? Do you mean did you lose your collection? How did you lose your collection? Actually, I have the collection, but I have it in my external hard drive, which is broken, and I don't have access to my collection. It's not that I actually lost it. When you change platform from CD to Steam. Ah. I don't remember. Thorny Mall. If it has more chests in Epic or Legendary. Probably Legendary, but I don't know. Ella, you will not kill me by stunlock. Revenespor.
A gentle, you see, I know has not.
You see, I know. What do you know? I know. Chiron's bow. You remember you get 2 at once collective for the first time you were searching the item? Really? 1 kill 2 copies? It's like a slightly higher percentage chance to drop in epic, or there are way more resources of it dropping legendary, so... Or maybe if you have enough gold, go and buy orbs of Atlantis, epic orbs, and see if you can get it.
My bow.
His
Splendid.
bow!
Warrior, you have my gratitude. And as I am noble, I am good to my word. Let me bestow my thanks.
My bow! You know that I know has not come... Yeah, I know is still in the cave, I know. I know that she's still in the cave. But what do we know? We don't know what we should know. Because I know it's in the cave. Queen Zenobia Spear. Okay, Village of Ambrosus. The days of odd items where the stats were plus percent damage, flat attribute plus on skills of mastery. Without number inflation.
A blacksmith terrorizes me.
And the game hasn't changed that much since then. We have some new mechanics in the game, of course, of attribute points and all of these things that now buff also the damage of spells and whatnot, but... Or, okay, we have many OP items nowadays, and also Tinkerer items.
Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs.
Let's sell these things.
Safe travel.
Okay, maybe I should buy some more energy
I was on
potions.
I lost my...
Is it possible to add 2 charms or relics to one green item? To green items, no. To Tinkerer items, yes. I mean, items that have the suffix of the Tinkerer. Those items are also green, or they can be mastery frequent items. But Tinkerer items drop only inside Atlantis Act, from the orbs of Gadir of Atlantis, and from the orb of Tartarus. But of course you can buy Tinkerer items from the shops of Atlantis Act. Boss fight. Zack, reset player button. Whatever realistic graphics may have been launched, but the Knights Igris Titan Quest feels like home. Yeah. It has this very soft, I would say, feeling. It looks very soft somehow. Soft and warm at the same time. No, you cannot add to stop battery cuffs. Stop battery cuffs is not a tinkerer item, it is a master frequent. What madness is going on here? Nothing. No madness. Just the warmth of light that is entering the tomb of King Leoric. Who knows who King Leoric is? Tachan. New games focus way too much on graphics instead of gameplay. There are games that do that, but there are many games that they do not do that. Okay, I mean, look, today, nowadays, technology is very high quality in general and everybody make great graphics. Because they have the tools to make it great graphics. It is not like they do not care about the gameplay. The problem is actually that they don't have maybe good ideas to bring new games, new ideas to video games and all of these things.
Safe travels.
And you get maybe way too many clones of games. King Leoric is a character they bring back from Diablo 3 to add the boss immortal because why would they create new enemies? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but King Leoric is the first time you fight against King Leoric is not in Diablo 3, it is in Diablo 1. Because he is a boss in Diablo 1. And when you defeat King Leoric in Diablo 1, you get his crown, unique item. Let's go to Delphi. Delphi. Most of the best games at the moment are from indie companies, so the AAA titles are just buggy messes. Yeah, we have had some examples like Cyberpunk, which was a buggy mess. But we shouldn't confuse gameplay with bugs. It is one thing for a game when it releases to have bugs, and another thing that the gameplay of the game is not good because it has bugs. Because the game has bugs in general. You couldn't get the hardcore achievement. You have to keep trying. Hello Music and Gaming, you love the Seman class, eh? It is a very nice class, I also like it, yeah. Can you imagine if we could have in all Masters of Titan Quest all these skill places that are empty to be all filled with skills? So we would be talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 skills. 20 skills more in each one of the masteries. Just imagine. How many do we have? 3, 7, 11, 14, 18, 22. Imagine if we had 42 skills in each one of the masteries in Titan Quest. How much more build diversity this game would provide? It would be totally crazy. Okay, let's put a point there. We have enough of that. Let's go with strength. XMAX times 10 is a mod which brings times 10, you could say, enemies to the map. I started the stream with that mod, but then I found it to be boring with this specific class, and I stopped playing with the mod and I play the normal game now. 100 plus skill points on level 2. Yeah, okay, you can have glitches, bugs and exploits you can have in video games. And what is the point? If you do this, then you will destroy the game. You will not experience the game as it is supposed to be experienced. If you do this, every time you pick up better items, you will not really feel a big difference. You will not feel your character evolving, becoming more powerful, because if you have 100 skill points from the beginning of the game, then everything is fucked up. Yeah, Psyche, this is why boring. It is not a huge AOE clearer, and hitting so many enemies, you are staying on a specific spot, trying to kill so many enemies, and you do not feel like you are progressing. By the way, I just got a new idea for a new build. Yeah, I should try to make that build. For XMAX, times 10 build. Specifically for XMAX times 10. Meta build. There are many meta builds, but what do you mean exactly meta build? Because this game is not really, you know, a competitive game. Dream Hunting, yeah, it is still a beast. It is. Dream Hunting will always be awesome. Hello to you, Justinus. How to get a decent stuff in early legendary without lots of farming? You have to be super duper lucky. Without lots of farming, you have to be super duper lucky for the item to drop. Go farm Nessus boss in Sparta in legendary and try to get from the chest of Nessus some stuff to drop. The 10 times enemies gives times 5 bosses, but times 10 bosses, as far as I know, at least this XMAX mode doesn't provide times 10 bosses. Maybe... I think there is another mode which is called something like mass bosses. And that one provides even more bosses, but I'm not sure, I have never tried that one. Very nice idea for such a build. You just started the game against its original came out as a throwing build hunting dream good for legendary? Yes, it is.
When the first, my husband.
But you should know that this version of Titan Quest Anniversary is much better than the old version of the game. The game has received so many quality of life improvements.
Blades, shields, potions, greaves, come again. Make light your weighty burden, warrior.
Aha.
Apollo's smile on
Okay then.
Seeker, enter peaceful.
Seeker, what are you seeking for?
Welcome. You, warrior, are not what you seem. You came. I have given my prophecy. I have given.
She has given. A build that is going to take you through legendary. All builds or all classes can take you through legendary. All mastery combinations can take you. You can have a very good end-game builds with all mastery combinations. This is what makes this game great. But of course you have to find the right items for your builds, and you have to understand the basics of the game. And also it is a good idea to not underestimate scrolls. Buy scrolls sometimes so they can help you with bosses and in general. Not only with bosses. You should open up all containers, bone piles. Even bone piles can give you legendary items. I said legendary items and I got a legendary from a spider. I mean, go figure. It is also a set item. Sack. Parnassos Caves. Let's go kill the killer of the husband of his wife. Wheel of Taranis. Aha. Nice artifact. This is of Ragnarok. Treacherous Flying Dagger of Devastation. Aha. Okay, boss fight time. Very easy, boss. Boss. Okay, I have explored all areas of this place. Let's go. Come on, Bonpile! Nothing! Helm of Respite, I will sell it tonight. Parnassos Header lads. Highlander lads. Let's go to Megara. I think I have to turn it west.
So the skeletons will in future times.
You have put an end to it.
Sometimes I'm thinking to go back and start playing again Battlefield games. FPS.
Have a look.
When I was playing Battlefield 3 specifically, I was a good one. I mean multiplayer. I think I have the Rhyme Scythe in my collection.
That's all then?
Healthy. Yeah, maybe start playing multiplayer Battlefield. We have to talk to the window.
Ah, another traveler. Would Apollo smile on you?
Yeah, but he's not smiling today.
I dreamt of my husband again. His shade rests peacefully in the land of the dead.
In the land of the dead, we thrive. In the land of the dead, we die. In the land of the dead, very nice title for a song. Ah. In the land of the dead, we kill. In the land of the dead. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. One more cave! One more cave for the heroes! Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum-dum. Arachno's hero is dead. Hello to you, Metin. You play Titan Quest together while you play online, you have FPS drop issue. There is nothing to fix it, unfortunately. This is happening most probably because of the outdated game engine. There is no way to fix it. This is the reason actually why this one it crashes to desktop, why I stopped playing multiplayer every Saturday. We had been playing multiplayer in this community every Saturday for years, Titan Quest. But at some point I got really tired of all of these technical issues in multiplayer and I stopped playing multiplayer. The game engine is very old and very outdated. And unfortunately, I don't think there is any way to fix these problems. In the land of the dead, in the land of the dead, Zack, we killed the beast man in the land of the dead. Okay, now we have the spell breaker here, which will break my balls. So where is this? This one. Okay, Spellbreaker is dead. Yeah, you have to get used to it, yeah, there is no other thing to do. But the game is still worth it to play multiplayer because it is amazing as a game. You shouldn't miss out on the game just because of these problems. 53 energy potion, 67 health potion. Yeah, he's not selling anything good. I shouldn't have bought that one. I'm keeping the Titanic health potions for later acts, and I'm selling the superior. I also have the potion of life draining and the potion of ambrosia. And then Nebuchadnezzar's greaves. Nice item, but I will replace it in the future. If there was a way in this game to increase the levels of the skills on items somehow, it would be very awesome. What if each one of the skills on items had its own small skill tree? Not skill tree, but something like a skill tree anyway. Where you could spend points. And what if we could get item skill points, let's call it, Maybe by playing the endgame dungeons and gaining some item skill points, and we could use those skill points specifically to increase the skills or the levels of the skills of items. Now that would have been amazing, I think, because this one, the skill is a low level, it provides only 12% sorry, reduced resistances for 4 seconds. What if we had the ability to upgrade this skill by 10 levels and get it up to 40%, for example? That would be very, very awesome, but we don't have such mechanics in the game. So guys, I'm stopping here for tonight. I will not be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I will not do any live streams, but we will still have a video in the morning, and I will probably upload a video in the evening as well tomorrow. I'll be back the day after tomorrow on Friday to live stream again. So enjoy Titan Quest. It is the best action RPG game ever made, and thanks for stopping by again. And I will see you probably the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I have other stuff to do. Have a good one, Roy, Jedens, Michael, Ogochin, everybody have a great one. But this one looks very nice. Visually. The outfit, which you can change the color of, and the gameplay. Roy, yes, I will visit Roy. Have a good one, Metin.